Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Blend by Neesh. Today's video is a tutorial on this blue and black smoky eye. It's super easy, so let's jump right into it. I'm starting off with my base and my brows already done, so I'm gonna go straight for the eyes. I'm using the Makeup Shields by Shaperz, and they're basically gonna help create that sort of sharp corner for my eyeshadow as well as prevent any fallout that I might have since I'm gonna be using dark colors. So you just remove the plastic covering and just carefully stick it right under your eye at the angle that you want. And now I'm pretending to be a pirate. I'm gonna be using the Makeup Revolution Fortune Favours the Brave palette for this look. It's a super versatile palette and I love it. And I'm gonna be using those dark blue shades in the corner there. Starting off with a combination of those two, I'm just taking it on my eyeshadow brush and carefully placing it all over my eyelid. Like you can see, I'm working in very thin layers and I'm just being very careful to place it only on my eyelid and not go too high up. One of the biggest mistakes that girls make when they're doing like a dark colored smoky eye is that they push the eyeshadow way higher than it needs to be. So I'm just carving out my eyelid and making sure I'm not going into my crease and above. I'm taking some of the blue shimmery shade on my finger just to intensify the color a bit more and really make it pop. Next, I'm taking this light brown shade on an eyeshadow blending brush and I'm putting that into my crease. I'm basically using windshield wiper motions to soften out the edges of the blue shadow so it's not like a harsh line, and also using that as a transition color. I'm going in with the dark brown shade right next to it and blending that into the outer corner of my eye as well as slightly into my crease as well. This is gonna act as the perfect gradient for the black eyeshadow we're gonna go in with next. Like you can see, I'm using very little product on my brush at a time and I'm building it up to the intensity that I want it to. And now it's time for that black eyeshadow and I'm taking that on a smaller blending brush. Once again, I'm placing that only in the outer corner of my eye and blending it in towards the blue and the brown. Again, I'm going in with very little product and I'm building it up and adding more as and when I need. The makeup shield I've used under my eye is going to catch any fallout so that my base and my foundation doesn't get ruined. I'm just using the brush I used before to blend everything into place and make sure it's all smooth and seamless. I'm just putting some more of the blue shimmer shadow on my eyelid because it got a little lost with all the other colors that we used. And now I'm just going to carefully remove the Shaperz makeup shield and you can see what a sharp line it's created for my eyeshadow. I love it. And now with the power of my average editing skills, both my eyes are complete. I'm using a small shadow brush like this one to smoke out the lower lash line. I'm using the exact same colors like we did on top of the lid. So black on the outer corner and then blue on the inner corner as well as the middle. I'm taking that champagne-y highlighter shade and placing that right under my brow bone as well as on my inner corner. For mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Hyper Curl Volume Express Mascara and I'm going crazy with it on my upper lash line as well as my lower lash line. Since we're not using any eyeliner or any kajal with this look, make sure you coat your eyelashes really nicely with mascara. Moving on to the rest of my face, I'm using the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess to carve out my cheeks as well as to warm up my face a little bit. So just along my cheekbones, on my forehead as well as down the sides of my nose. For blush, I'm using Summerbasque by MAC and I'm just popping a light layer of that onto the apples of my cheek and blending it upwards to merge into my bronzer. I'm using the darkest shade in the MAC Hyper Real Glow palette. I'm using that to add a bit of a glow to the high points of my cheek as well as above my brows. Adding a little bit to the center of my nose and to my cupids. Now I'm just taking a beauty blender to blend everything in and make sure it looks all seamless and natural. And finally for the lips, I'm using Huda Beauty's liquid lipstick in the shade Bombshell. This is a super nude, super light color, which normally I don't like to wear on its own, but I thought it went really well with this kind of intense eye look. And here is the final result. I love the way it turned out and I hope you guys like it as well. Make sure you tag me and let me know if you do give this kind of a look a try. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave your comments down below and subscribe to my channel for more such videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.